the organization?
Yeah, thanks so much for the opportunity to be on the show and speak with you. So MenloSpark is a unique organization that came together with a group of residents who care deeply about doing something about global warming and sought to really revolutionize the response in Menlo Park to climate change. We have a very ambitious goal to go climate neutral by 2025, so in the next 10 years. And there's really no U.S. city that's ever done that before, but we feel confident that a lot of cities and towns across the country have implemented many of the sustainability measures that it will take to go climate neutral. And if we weave those together into a sustainable future, we can go climate neutral and show other communities the way forward. So the vision that we have for climate neutrality includes clean, renewable energy. It includes the most energy efficient homes and businesses, which can save people a lot of money. It includes state-of-the-art mobility choices that help people get out of their cars and walk, bike, ride a scooter, even take public transit. And that can really cut our traffic congestion that is making life so difficult on the peninsula these days. Some other sustainability measures that we have in mind would ease our reliance on fossil fuels, reduce our waste, and ultimately lead to a healthier, more vibrant city with a strong local economy. But what this will take is participation among everyone. It will take partnerships with visionaries and artists like Michael Killen, who it's a pleasure to work with. It will take everyone working together to envision the sustainable future that we can have if we reduce our use of fossil fuels. I'm delighted to invite everyone to a reception at Cafe Baroni where we'll toast to local climate action. It's at 6 p.m. on February 2nd, and it will feature local artist Harry Cohen and his work. And I also want to encourage everyone to come to City Council next week, January 12th, where the city will discuss a move to the county's Peninsula Clean Energy Program. This is community choice energy that provides everyone in Menlo Park a way to bring clean energy into their households. Please join us next Tuesday at City Council to usher in a clean, renewable future.
Well, thank you very, very much for that. I am certainly looking forward to seeing you, and I hope members of your organization on February the 2nd at Cafe Baroni's. And if people want further information on your organization, they can always go to the web to www.menlospark.org.
That's right. Please visit our website, MenloSpark.org, to find out more about our organization. We welcome your ideas, we welcome your time, volunteering, and expertise, and most of all, we hope to hear from you and work with you.
That's terrific. While we have a little bit of time, give me some current news on what's going on. Talk to me about what's going on in terms of current stuff, news-wise, that the organization is involved with.
Yeah, we're really excited to be partnering with a nonprofit called Grid Alternatives that works with low-income homeowners to bring free solar power to those households. And we're happy to announce a generous grant from Facebook to fund 10 homes in the Belhaven community to receive the free solar power from Grid Alternatives. And this is a way to bolster interest and familiarity with clean energy and help low-income homeowners stay in their homes here in Belhaven and maintain that beautiful diversity that we have in Belhaven. I'm also very excited to see that Menlo Park is showing leadership in working with the county to deliver community choice energy. And this has the potential to put Menlo Park on a pathway to 100% renewable power. This is grid-based power. Nobody has to do anything, just plug right into the grid and the 100% renewable power will be there as the city moves to join the county in this ambitious community choice energy program. I also want to note that I'm really encouraged in the news that came out of Paris at the end of last year, as virtually every nation around the globe came together to act on climate. This was unprecedented. We've had dozens of international climate negotiations in the past. And what's really striking about what happened last December is that virtually every nation, wealthy nations and the developing nations, came together to make a commitment that this is a really important issue. It's urgent. The world is in a crisis with climate change. And 86 different nations showed really detailed plans of what they're going to do to address climate change. And it really lays the foundation for action. But the most important thing that came out of the Paris climate negotiations was that cities are really paving the way. There's so much leadership emerging from cities around the globe. And here in the heart of Silicon Valley, Menlo Park has this opportunity to really show the way, a path to zero carbon emissions. And at the same time, protecting our heritage and showing that becoming climate neutral can produce a vibrant and healthy community with a strong economy and sustainable future for everyone.
So are there some of your neighbors in neighboring communities, because you had talked about communities, that are seeking your counsel and the organization's counsel on how to set up something similar to MenloSpark in their own communities?
Yeah, well, I'm glad that you asked that. So we're working with a lot of communities throughout Silicon Valley. Many of the cities in Silicon Valley have already contemplated sustainability measures. Neighboring Palo Alto has done so much. Palo Alto has its own municipal utility that has recently ushered in 100% renewable power and really made a statement that that community is committed to acting on climate change. And a lot of other communities are looking to clean energy. They're looking to reduce our reliance on fossil fuels and ease our reliance on individual cars, bolster public transit, support alternatives like bike lanes for biking. So all across the peninsula, this is catching on. Of the 20 cities in San Mateo County, 2 have already joined, just in the past month over the holidays, 2 have joined with the Peninsula Clean Energy. This is the county's move for community choice energy. And we think many more will follow. And we're certainly fostering those relations now and working with them, encouraging cities up and down the peninsula to act with us.
That's great. So briefly, what is the greatest challenge you feel that you're facing right now?
Well, I think a lot of folks feel that they're really powerless to act on climate change and that some higher entity, the federal government or the state government, it's up to them to act. But in reality, people have a lot of control. They have a lot of choices with maybe the car they drive or how they get around town and the energy they use, and just consciousness about how much energy and how much water they use. People should really feel empowered to act on climate because ultimately, individual households have a lot of control over how much greenhouse gases they emit.
Sure, that's great. Well, Diane Bailey, Executive Director of MenloSpark, it's a pleasure to have you here at this table. I want to thank you for coming in and informing our audience, and it's just terrific. And I'm Jonathan Clyde with the Clyde Design Group, and this is the Michael Killen Report. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks for having me.